2 win by injury default matches, unfortunately. And now we're watching Gerson Miranda, boys 18, play Ricardo Diaz from the USA. Bolivia versus USA. Quarterfinal, boys 18. Diaz serving. Francisco Gomez, head official again. Ace serve. Miranda, pure pass right side. 0-1 in game 1. Winner will earn a berth in the semifinal, the medal round. Serve called short by Francisco. Splat winner, left side, Gerson. 1 serving 1. So we have a string that is broken. He's entitled to an official timeout. He has 30 seconds to replace that racket. No player timeout charged. That's different than the U.S. If the U.S. player in a sanctioned U.S. tournament has not used their allotment, then they will be assessed one of their 2 or 3 timeouts. In international play, each player per game is entitled to 2 timeouts. Gerson just scored point 2. We welcome back Tim Baghurst, who will take over the controls. 2-1, game 1, boys 18 quarterfinal.
Nice to have some bonus coverage this afternoon. It wasn't on our agenda, but why not? Because both of these two are very talented. Look at that shot. Diaz, forehand pinch winner. Miranda doesn't like it. Just checking with his coaching.
Appeared to be good here. No lines persons. So we have one arbitrator here.
Smart shot. Difficult to do up when you're in the front court and you have so many options. Sometimes you overthink things.
Gerson also playing doubles with Mr. Ruiz. I mentioned earlier during a broadcast, Tim, that was one of 2 of the best matches we've ever seen in the Junior Worlds. That doubles play yesterday against Team Mexico.
Wasn't it amazing? And you can go back and see it on our Facebook feed. We'll also have it on our YouTube channel after this tournament. Point for Miranda.
Great get by Diaz.
Miranda does like his pinches. We mentioned it last year. It happened last night. Sometimes a little too much.
Yeah. We're at altitude. Ball stays up. Concrete walls. Comes along the glass. Overhit.
Well, the winner of this match will play Fernandez from Mexico in the semifinals. He was on our match earlier. It ended in an injury forfeit if you're just joining us. Acuna looked like he strained a hamstring on an effort to get a ball and had to retire. just finished up. Portillo from Mexico won his quarterfinal in 2 straight. He'll take on the winner of Ruiz from Bolivia and Elkins from the United States.
Oh my, great rally, Tim. Rally ending shot by Diaz, right side into the glass. Looked like Gerson he was there, he just whiffed it.
2 serving 3. Second serve called. You can make up your mind. Split-second decisions from our officials makes it very difficult when these two hit it so hard. But Diaz earns the point, courtesy of an error from Miranda.
Diaz asking Gomez to watch the encroachment.
Not that time, Diaz. Great effort. Got to know him a little bit this week. He's a very a fun guy to be around, very happy, very positive, very excited to be on the show court.
Yes. We're in day 5 of 7 here at La Loma.
Should say also Miranda was very excited when he heard we'd be streaming this match. Told all his friends and family in Bolivia. Thank you to those of you who've shared our feed. We do appreciate it.
Yeah. Left up pinch, right side by Diaz, and Gerson cashed in.
Smart how he used his body to push Diaz over to the right so he could hit left.
Right side, ace along the wall. Diaz coached by Dave Ellis. Gerson coached by Juan Pablo Tapia. Nice. Snapped a backhand winner down the right side. Trying to catch up, it's 3-5 game 1. Perfect pass right side, 4-5.
This is turning into the match we hoped it would be. The splash. The splat that turns into a pass, and Miranda will take it. Happens a lot with this glass on the right side. Different texture, bounces differently than the left-sided wall.
And at altitude as well. Nice. Reverse with the forehand. So Diaz holding his own here. Both players are going to be playing doubles today as well. Is that accurate, Tim?
Yes, they will be. The round robin concluded last night. You can check out our draws. InternationalRacquetball.com. Link should be on the main page. You'll see Dropbox links to folders for each age group, starting at 10. It's been a lot of fun seeing 10 and under in this tournament. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of tears and cheers.
Right.
What a get, Diaz.
Oh my. He liked that over. Yeah, calm down, calm down. I'm playing well. We're tied at 5.
Miranda trying to hit a soft one. He normally doesn't do that. Little mistake from him. He puts one into the floor.
Great reverse, huh?
What a serve.
First time he did that. Cashes in.
What to get Miranda on the floor. Diaz will shoot. No, goes to the ceiling. Diaz looking left. Miranda went right with the pinch. Five serving 6.
It's the 30th edition, folks, of the International Racquetball Federation Junior World Championships.
Excellent rally. Crisp winner from Miranda. Applause from Diaz. Diaz, you saw how he anticipated that pinch and covered it. And he's starting to pick up on the habits of Miranda.
Yes. Tied at 6.
Textbook from Miranda. Straight down the right side. Cross-court forehand winner. Back and forth we go. 7-6, 7-6. What a serve. Skims down the right glass. Diaz looks to the scoreboard up to our right. Officials have a tablet which connects to those scoreboards so everybody can see what's going on, who's playing, what the score is. It's really helped stop players, fans, etc., looking over the referee's shoulder, Gary, for a score.
Exactly, or hey ref, what's the score?
Miranda, a 9-6 lead. Surprise, Gary, timeout maybe for the U.S.
Exactly. Well, now he's getting a timeout.
Mini timeout with the wet spot on the floor. These players are very experienced, even though they're juniors, having competed for so many years at such a competitive level. And we're seeing, you know, essentially the future of this sport here at the World Juniors.
Absolutely. Folks, each player is entitled to 2 timeouts. Diaz just took one of his authorized 2, but actually it'll be an extended timeout because he was awarded a towel timeout from Gomez. So this 1 minute timeout will be the better part of 2 minutes. Tim, we had 2 consecutive win by injury defaults, and if one goes to the rule book, there's gray area in that rule book, so it's based on the interpretation of the referee at times or the tournament director. Ultimately, the tournament director can make a decision as to whether they allow it. There can be an appeal process. There's a group of 7 here. If a team, a coach, player thinks that their players' rights are being abused, then they can write a written appeal, and it would go to that group. 3 people have to be present to make the decision. But we talked about pre-existing. So if there's a pre-existing injury, one is assuming that everybody knows it, the player is not entitled to an injury timeout. What happened earlier is, and we'll come back to this, what happened earlier in the previous 2 matches is there was a fall, so that there was contact with the floor. We'll come back to this.
Miranda serving 9-6. Lots of defense from Diaz. He had his opportunity. Diaz wanted to skip, but it was a good shot. He had one opportunity in that point, and he didn't put it away.
Correct. Left up the pinch. Screen ball.
Ball passed too close to the body of Miranda. So it will be a second serve coming up. Diaz will shoot this straight down the line. It's a good one. I like how he attacked that ball, Gary.
It's the first time that's happened in a while.
Very difficult to execute, but he knew Miranda was out of position and put the ball away.
It's a matter of mathematics. 20 feet or 38 feet. And that was 20 feet.
A point for Diaz. High lob to the left, coming off the back wall. Tough for Miranda. Diaz went down the line. Miranda was right there. Strong wrists. Goes cross court for the winner.
Ceiling exchange here, Tim. Unusual. Oh, nice. Went right, retrieved, and went right again for the winner. Great patience by Diaz.
Side out.
Great lob serve. Gerson couldn't come in on it because of the ball's location on the first bounce in the safety zone, so he couldn't attack. Nice.
What a great defensive return from Diaz. Miranda. Wonderful forehand pinch winner.
Just like Fernandez in the previous match, flat.
11-7, 4 points away from game number one. What a serve. No, called short. Look good from here. Split decisions have to be made at that speed.
And Diaz was right on it, man, like a rabbit. Oh, my.
I'd like to see maybe U.S. take their second timeout here. 3 points away from this first game. Miranda sticking with the drive serve. Down the right, earns the point. Diaz looks up to the score. Elects not to. Little too much with his forehand, Miranda. Hard to describe how hard these 18s especially hit it.
And we concluded that Miranda's doubles partner can hit the ball just as hard as he can.
And we were surprised by that. Ruiz showed up. I mean, we've seen him at the juniors, but a quality player. But yesterday, it's almost as if he came of age in that doubles match.
Yes, it's a year later, Tim. We saw him. I saw him in Bolivia years ago, and then last year in Minnesota. Just a quality player. He's in the 16s.
Well,
no, he's in the 18s.
He is in the 18s.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Gary, place yourself in the position of the USA coaches. You've got Dave Ellis there. You've got Robbie Collins there. What do you tell Diaz in this kind of situation?
Keep doing what you're doing. You're playing well. You're retrieving well. Let's get some serves in. It's the third shot of the rally that's key. He's had the opportunity, but he hasn't put it away. And when you're playing an opponent with the skill set of Gerson, you need to be able to put that away. That's where you're going to win.
Well, plenty here around us watching this match. Of course, we have more matches coming up. We start with the 10-year-olds in the morning and transition through the singles, and then move into doubles, also starting with the 10-year-olds. Over to my right, Ruiz is playing American Dane Elkins. Quick update. Ruiz leads 11-2 in game one. We'll try and keep you up to date with that score.
Nice, nice.
That's tough. Great retrieval from Miranda. Surprised he got it. Diaz, well, not so surprised, controlled it well. Side out, or excuse me, point. Another big skip for Miranda. He's going for those pinches again, Gary. Sometimes he just needs to go down the line. Point by point. The American closing the gap. His coach tells Miranda, just calm down. You can do this. 10 serving 13.
No timeout yet.
Sorry about that, everyone. We had some feedback on the microphone of the official. That's what Diaz was waiting for. Just kind of got trapped, didn't move his feet when the ball kicked out on the back glass.
Did everything that rally except score. So it's 13-10, 2 points to game one.
What a serve and what a return from Diaz. Miranda did nothing wrong. It cracked out. Diaz just got his racket to it and controlled it to the front wall. And again, most players would look at that reverse pinch. Diaz, flick of the wrist, goes to the right. Bolivia are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves and thank our sponsors for supporting the IRF. We'll be right back in just a minute.
The gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly is one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so like comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
.13 is the score. Timeout Bolivia. Timeout worked.
Tim, what Gerson did that time was he took some pace off the return. He wrapped it around. If Diaz was going to get to it, it would be at 36, 37 feet. It was a great response after the previous two that he left up.
Crushing serve by Miranda, but it's short.
He'd like that one again.
Well, he'll get it again.
And he will get it again.
It's a broken ball, so that will be a replay.
Speaking of balls, thank you to Gearbox, the official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. Thank you to eForce, the official racket of the International Racquetball Federation.
Miranda. Smart shot, Diaz. Skip ball, Miranda. Miranda is looking for a broken ball. It's just a little colder, so it bounces different.
And that's the only way it would be broken, with a squeeze. Or tested anyway.
Oh my goodness. Diaz with a gift. Ball hits the crack and just slides down the right wall. Suddenly, Gary, it's 12-13.
Absolutely.
What a match this is.
Bolivian coach Tapia telling Gerson, hang in there, play smart.
Big, deep breath from Diaz. Gets his opportunity. No.
Well, they look easy from here.
What I like about Diaz is he didn't lose control. He just got back to the back of the court, ready for the next one. Diaz wanted a skip serve. He won't get it. Coach Dave Ellis looks over to me, but it did look like just a second serve from here. 14-12, game point Miranda. He just needs to get that serve in.
That's all.
Second
Backhand,
serve, Z
backhand
serve.
Z.
Great shot on the forehand side. Both players going straight down the line, coming off the back wall.
Diaz is pumped him. He just staved off game point number one. Gonna go with the drive this time. Let's see which direction. Goes left. Come back with the lob left.
It's a great serve. But too good from Miranda. Diaz, yeah, you saw him swing. He's like, why didn't I hit through that? I just tried to guide it into the front wall. Miranda showed him what to do. Game point number 2.
Staved off game point number 2.
Miranda did get his drive serve in that time, but Diaz with a great return. High drama here on court number 2 in La Loma. To my right, court number 1, Ruiz from Bolivia won the first. 15-4 against Elkins from the United States.
Unforced error.
(13-14). Now Miranda is pumped. See that little fist pump. Diaz wants a floor wipe.
And it's honored. So here's another towel timeout. Each player gets 2 official timeouts, and who knows, unlimited amount of towel timeouts. It's up to the official to keep things going, so there are minimal delays.
Miranda looks for some instruction, some guidance from his coach. Drive serve coming up.
There it is.
Oh, wow, what a serve. Finally, he gets one in. He takes the first in a very, very close 15-13 game 1. We're going to be back for game 2 in a couple of minutes. Stay with us. This is quite a match.
What's the Olympic dream? The Olympic dream is hard work, it's dedication, drive, and discipline. But it's also what you can't see. It's what's happening behind the scenes. Training our referees, executing anti-doping programs, and it's all of us coming together as a sport. The future of racquetball is the 2028 Olympics. You can pursue the Olympic dream with a donation to the International Racquetball Federation. Go to internationalracquetball.com and pursue the Olympic dream today.
The gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
We're back, everybody. Tim Baghurst joined by Gary Mazeroff. Gary, we've had some rules discussions. We always have them at these tournaments. We're always looking to improve the rules, make it more efficient, make it more clear for everybody. We've had a couple today, even.
Yes. Now let's go back to the towel timeouts. You said there could be unlimited, but we want to err on the side of caution, especially since the previous two matches we had two players eliminated by injury timeouts from falling. So if Gomez is going to err, let's err on the side of caution. We'll come back to the injury timeout concern.
The winner of this will play Sebastian Fernandez, who won earlier, as you mentioned, courtesy of an injury forfeit. He was in the lead quite handily, and we wish the best for Sergio Acuna. We hope he's okay. Good start for Diaz. This is what he wanted, momentum in game two.
So that was a three-quarter lob landing in the safety zone, precludes Gerson from coming up and taking it early, just like that one.
Of course, if you're interested in the draws and results, who plays who, internationalracquetball.com is the website. The draws are listed there. On the other side of the draw, Portillo from Mexico will face the winner of the match to my right. Ruiz took the first 15-4. He's down 3-0 to American Dane Elkins in the second.
Power drive serve. Bails off that back wall. He couldn't catch up to it.
Really tough shot, backhand winner on the right side.
Yeah. Two modes of operation here. One, Diaz hitting the lobs, keeping Gerson back. Gerson amped it up from previous serves in the first game, and side out. The bottom line is Gerson's behind by one serving two.
I think next time Diaz will hit the lob serve to Miranda's backhand, at least if that's how I interpreted the suggestion from Dave Ellis. So let's see.
Let's see if you are a good lip reader, Tim.
Good serve off the back wall for Diaz. And again, taking it early. So hard to do, but it eliminates your opponent from getting back to the middle.
Grossly out of position. He set his feet. He didn't overswing, and he cleared the ball left side.
And again, taking it early, came back to the middle. Miranda puts one in the floor. He's starting to look a little frustrated in the back. You can see him there. It's 4 serving 1.
He's executing the serves. He's getting the setups, and his confidence is elevating.
That time, Miranda.
He did what he wanted. If Miranda's going to score, Diaz wants him to score from deep court.
Another skip from the Bolivian. 4 serving 1. Diaz seems to be rising to the occasion. Miranda, the silver medalist last year from the 16s. One of the top 4 seeds in the 18s.
Here.
What a get, Diaz. Miranda off the back wall. Oh my goodness, he got it again. He's got his look. And another. And puts it down with the forehand pinch winner. What a rally, Gary.
Amazing. Tale of two cities, man. Game 1 versus 2. Diaz in control, 6-1. Timeout, Team Bolivia.
It's a good timeout.
Head coach Tapia and Senor Mercado came over. So they have 2 coaches from the Bolivian Federation. Dave Ellis, head coach, instructing Mr. Diaz. 2 timeouts available per game, per player. That is regular timeouts. Tim, on that injury timeout, there's gray area. There's room for interpretation by the official. Whatever happens to award an injury timeout, and we said collectively, according to the rule book, it's 15 minutes. 1, there has to be contact, and 2, there has to be authorization by the official. If another incident occurs and there's another injury, then the referee and or the tournament director will determine if the player can continue.
Well, we hope you're enjoying this coverage. What a match this has turned out to be. Hope you do share this feed. Let's spread racquetball around the world. It's Junior World Championships entertainment at its very best. High quality racquetball from both these players. Diaz continuing the form that got him almost to game point number 1. He was down, clawed it back, but Miranda took the first. But he's ahead 7-1 in the second.
Oh my, he wants that one back. Got everything he wanted and then floored it.
But again, I like how he responded. He didn't lose the plot. He didn't get all emotional. He just walked to the back of the court, turned around and said, let's go. Just long. Frustration from Miranda, struggling to find that drive serve. Replay call, good decision from our official Gomez from Colombia, international player himself. Large Irish contingent up behind us to our left, enjoying this match. Appreciate how far they've traveled to be here. Two serving 7. There's the drive serve, Gary.
As you said, struggling to get it in. He got that one in. Let's see if he can get on a roll now. So he narrows the lead to 3-7. Diaz being very deliberate. From this vantage point, it looked good.
So fast.
Gomez vantage point, very difficult to call it an ace.
Great ceiling ball. Diaz. Crisp. Down the left side. He's playing with confidence.
with confidence, hitting shots. We're impressed.
Changing the serve. Still staying on the left side, but coming off the wall. Textbook. Like you said, Gary, good serve. Third shot is the most important. Return, finish the point.
Nice. Snap backhand winner right side.
Another couple points for Diaz. Miranda went for too much on that return. Diaz seems to have found the serve he likes. Great wide angle shot from Miranda on the glass. So difficult to see on this right side. If you've been in this court, you can really appreciate the ball sometimes just disappears. You've got the blues and the greens, not to mention all the fans on the bleachers.
Movement.
You can use that as an advantage, and I think sometimes players can maybe even hit that jam serve that wraps around the back onto that glass and create some opportunities.
That was a good ending for Diaz. He allowed 2 points, and he made them back. Called a screen. Left to the interpretation of the official. That ball was angling into the corner from here.
Miranda a little upset by that decision, if you could see his expression. Either way, it was a loose serve. Great athleticism to stay in this point, Miranda. And again, he made it. Diaz puts the ball down. I like how he kept his composure. It must be frustrating knowing that your opponent is just getting ball after ball back.
Absolutely. You have to be patient. And you need to be confident with your skill set. Don't want to do too much. Keep the pressure going.
I want to say thank you to all the staff and officials here at the Junior Worlds and in La Loma, helping to keep these matches on schedule, providing updates and results, providing the officiating. It's been a wonderful event. Of course, 2 more days to go after this. You're watching the best of junior racquetball. Diaz. Second serve down the left side yet again. Why not? Things are coming off the back wall.
Flat. There are no means to appeal here. No lines persons. You can appeal to your opponent. They're not going to overrule it.
Well, Miranda says, I can make that sound too when it hits the front wall. Side out. Diaz looking for the tiebreaker. Miranda wants this done in 2. There's that jam serve, Gary.
Yeah, he would not have caught up to it, so he had to flick his wrist, try to get it back.
And again, 2 quick points for Miranda. 5-10, 5-10.
Gets a point here. It's time for a timeout, Tim.
Well, timeout will be called by Diaz. 1 minute he has to regroup. We'll see if the minute helps him. Statistics say it will. We'll be back after a short commercial break. And we are back, everyone. Tim Baghurst, Gary Mazeroff here for this Junior World Championships. Quite a week we've had, Gary. I've seen multiple 11-10 tiebreakers just today.
Well, I was the recipient of one. I officiated a girls 12 between Costa Rica and Mexico in the red category. This is part of the Olympic format, 11-10 tiebreaker. Team Costa Rica had 4 opportunities for match and didn't cash in, and the young Mexican lady edged her out 11-10. Hour and a half match.
Great drama here in La Loma. Diaz, timeout, side out.
And Tim, sometimes the timeouts, they come back, they forgot how they got there. Gerson changed his serve to the right side. He had just gotten 2 points by pounding it, jamming him around the wall.
Well, Diaz didn't forget that Miranda is struggling with his ceiling ball off that lob serve and punishes it. Third 3-shot rally, another point. What a turnaround from game 1. Well, probably shouldn't have done that. Tried to be a little too creative. Got punished by Miranda.
He's got a 6-point lead. He said, why not try to hit an overhead reverse? It's critical he stop him here and then close it out.
What a get, Miranda. Diaz.
Not awarded, Tim. Not awarded.
And Miranda grateful that it wasn't awarded because he earns the point. Oh my goodness, that's too good from the American. Diving kill shot.
You spoke about Fernandez in the previous match. When he leaves his feet, not only does he retrieve it, but he does something with it. There's a perfect example. His buddy Fernandez. So Diaz leaves his feet. Not only does he get to it, but he rolls it out.
Playing extremely well, Diaz right now in this second game. Over to my right on court 1, just an update on the boys 18s quarterfinal. Ruiz won the first 15-4 over American Elkins. Elkins leads in the second 11-5, so we could be going to a tiebreaker in both matches. We'll keep you up to date with those scores.
Back to that lob left. Great serve.
This is textbook racquetball, Gary. It's good serve and finishing it when you have the second opportunity, or the first opportunity, I should say.
We talked about getting the confidence. Diaz came in game 2 after having lost closely in game 1, and he got an early lead, and he's kept it.
So let me ask you, Miranda's been struggling with this lob serve. How would you return it? Because he's been going to the ceiling consistently. It's been coming off the back wall. Attack it,
If he can.
Z-ball, something different?
He can hit the Costa Rican 5 wall shots, but those balls are going to jump off the back. I think he just needs to be more precise.
This time Diaz going behind his back with that shot, puts it into the floor. 7 serving 12.
If he could take it early, another option, as we indicated earlier, was to hit front wall, side wall, and wrap it around. Low enough so it doesn't come hard off the back wall, but puts the opponent in a position where he has to take an offensive shot from deep court. And if he's going to score, good luck to him, but at least he's in deep court.
Miranda with 2 quick points. The last one, a bullet drive serve. You can see Diaz, I like how he's mentally, he's kind of letting things go. I like that.
Ball's down.
Miranda not out of this, but I think the difference in game 2 is just this serve. Diaz asking how many timeouts he has remaining. That's how you check. Can't take a timeout when you don't have one, but you can ask how many you have. What a serve.
Didn't take it early, Tim. He could have taken it off the short hop. Miranda was deep. He's shown that he has the tools to put that ball away, but he elected to let it come off the back.
Set up Miranda. Pinch is too high. Kisses off the glass, spins away. 9 serving 12. The gap is closing. Great serve. Put away by Miranda. Now the emotion, I think we'll see.
Will he use his second timeout?
Well, Diaz not happy with Miranda shouting. Another point. I'd like to see the U.S. Gary take a timeout here. Suddenly he's 4 points away from the match, Miranda.
He's amped it up, Tim. Now it's all tied at 12. No timeout in the equation of Team Ellis there.
Shows you what a weapon the drive serve can be. I mean, free points. I mean, he's just hitting bullets right now. He found his rhythm.
There it is.
Diaz will take his second and final timeout. We'll take a timeout ourselves. It's the first of 3 in this second game.
What's the Olympic dream? The Olympic dream is hard work, it's dedication, drive, and discipline. But it's also what you can't see. It's what's happening behind the scenes. Training our referees, executing anti-doping programs, and it's all of us coming together as a sport. The future of racquetball is the 2028 Olympics. You can pursue the Olympic dream with a donation to the International Racquetball Federation. Go to internationalracquetball.com and pursue the Olympic dream today.
We are back here at the Junior World Championships. Over to my right, court number 1. Elkins leads 14-7 in game 2, looking to take a tiebreaker. Looks like a timeout has been taken. Not sure by who, but high drama here at La Loma. Quarterfinals, medal at stake. Miranda. Another serve, another ace. They're free points, Gary. We've actually seen Miranda earlier on the stream, and we talked about just able to get 3 or 4 points. It makes such a difference in a game to 15.
That's why he's never out of it.
Second serve coming up. Diaz needs a side out.
I wonder if he's going to jam this one. No, defense. Right side.
Good ceiling ball. Coming off the back wall for Miranda. Great shot from Diaz. Controlled it, didn't overswing.
That was a great point for Diaz.
Huge.
Hit a precise ceiling ball. And then when he got the setup, as you said, he didn't overswing and he put it down.
Staying to the left. Again, a loose ceiling ball, but skipped by Diaz. He's played so clean in this second game. Went for the jam, just a little high.
A lot of Moscoso in Gerson, no?
Indeed. tremendous backhand pinch winner from Miranda. Suddenly, it's match point. It was all Diaz, and point by point, Miranda has been catching up, and now he finds himself with a chance to go to the semifinals. Oh my goodness. It was a bullet from Miranda to finish this match. And if we look back, we have to say while Diaz played extraordinarily well, Miranda's serve really earned him so many free points in the second game.
Yes, he amped up the drive serve in game 2. First 2/3 of the game, wasn't able to perform.